Hello everyone!
Welcome back!
After about 7 months since our last video, we are now back. We apologise, we were very busy with university and dissertations, but we are free.
And unemployed.
Done. Unfortunately, we are also unemployed now.
Yes, anyway, we've had her back for like, 2 weeks now?
About 2 weeks. We picked her up from a very kind friend who's stored her over the winter.
Yeah, very grateful for that. So
very safe.
She wasn't even mouldy.
We went to go pick her up. There were loads of like little llamas and alpacas in the fields around the
and a duck.
And a duck.
Clips coming up now.
We've got her back, and what are we cracking on with today?
You've told me this quite a few times. We are doing sanding.
Sanding. Then we're
washing.
Cleaning it, yeah.
Painting.
Painting. We're gonna get some rust hammerite stuff going on, and then lastly,
insulating.
Insulation,
Boom, there you go.
Which means next week we have a good solid foundation to start our build on Moose, which is very exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, we've got to use all of our expertise. Anyway.
Right, let's get cracking.
A couple of other bits and pieces which we haven't showed you yet, which we have installed, are firstly this rear tyre carrier that you can see there, and it is just mounted on like that. So basically, to take the just to take the weight off the hinges here, just so the door can fit on. But she's looking good with the rear tyre back on. Secondly, we have also fitted some checker plate to the front, which will help us gain access to the roof rack when we've got stuff on there. And finally, we've also fitted a, I don't know if you can see, it's a bit dark, but a steering guard to the bottom there, and even just behind that, I'm going to test my camera skills, a terra firma steering damper, which I will overlay a clip of. So yes, I think that's everything. Oh, and it got a 12-month MOT with no advisories, which I think is a miracle for Land Rover.
No advisories? Isn't that absolutely mental? I didn't actually believe them when they said it.
No.
I thought they were joking.
I think they're lying, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to crack on now.
Yeah, we are. Sorry, I can't take that seriously. That can't have looked good. Did it look good?
We're using it.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so we have finished sanding, as you can see. All of our silicon. All of our silicon is now flat, and now we have our trusty watering can and sponge, and we are going to give the back a good clean out so that we can. Sorry. And then when that's done, we're gonna get cracking with the hammerite and making sure that this is all rust proof, rust protected, and ready to crack on with insulation. Right, as you can see behind me, the van is all soapy and clean. So Ollie's just run inside to get some fresh water, and we are going to get rid of all the soap. And then thankfully it's sunny, so it should dry quickly. And the next stage is hammerite. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. It's quite been scrubbing. It's quite hard work, but yeah. So Ollie got the fresh water. We cleaned out the back and then realised that the Defender is facing downhill, so all the water was pooling. And we didn't have to get it out. So currently we're in the process of turning the Defender around so the water comes out the back door with the roof up, because we couldn't be asked to put it down. So when I was watching lots of other people's YouTube videos for inspiration on what they use to prime, you know, their metal in the back of their camper build, I wasn't quite expecting it to turn out like this. It's very pink. and no one else's was pink. And now I'm really doubting it, and we are, we're full on winging it. So let's see how this turns out. It is now tomorrow, and as you can see, or maybe not see because it's a little bit dark, the paint is dried, the hammerite rust stuff, and it's a little more orange than it was yesterday, but that's fine because we are about to cover it all up with this. So this is our insulation that we actually bought about a year ago and has been sitting in Ollie's parents' basement for about a year, but it's finally out and it's finally going to go in the back of the Defender. So we're about to start measuring, and as my mum says, measure twice, cut once.
Right, so we have just done our first piece of insulation, and it hasn't gone great.
It's not that bad.
It's not too bad. However, we've left a bit of a gap, and a big gap.
Fine, we'll fill it in.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's down.
For a first attempt, it's not horrendous.
Yeah, it's fine. So this is where we left off at the end of day 2. We've managed to cover up all the benches and the bulkhead, as you can see. It's a little bit patchy and there are a few gaps, but some of it better than others, as you can see. Right, so it is now day 3. This is what we managed to accomplish yesterday. We did all of the sort of bottom layer of the Defender with some sound, sort of acoustic insulation. What we haven't done is the sides here and these little bits as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Again, we probably could have finished it yesterday, but we got hungry.
So we went to go get a Mackie.
We went to go and get a McDonald's. And on the way back, I found a nice Sparko steering wheel on Facebook Marketplace. It's a quick release, so it will improve the security, so we can basically just remove the wheel whenever we go anywhere, which will be handy. So today we are going to finish these sides, those bits, and yeah, we're going to get cracking. High-tech security measure. Just get rid of the steering wheel, then hopefully the thieves can't turn. Well, there you go. Yeah, we're also going to be installing some other security measures, but obviously for security we won't tell you. Well, it doesn't really make any difference, but yeah. We need some suggestions as to what to put underneath the driver's floor mat, because this stuff we think will probably get wet and maybe mouldy, and it will absorb water. So if anybody has any suggestions as to how to insulate underneath in the driver footwell and obviously the passenger footwell, etc., please let us know.
We have just finished for the day, come in for some lunch. This is our pasta selection, we can't decide which one yet, but we have finished the installation. We've done the floor, we've done the sides. We were working with the thermal and acoustic insulation today, so we use that to cover up the sides, and yeah, we're finished. So stay tuned for our next video where we will be starting the actual build. So we'll be doing building of wood, cabinets, all sorts. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.